Konosuba.
Alright, we're up on Twitch.
Suba.
Alright, we're up on Twitch.
And we're up on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Alright. Sounds like the audio's
I
working.
can hear us. Yep.
Hello, and welcome back. This week we're doing the 3 seasons that are currently out of Konosuba, and we'll touch on the movie. Although one of us didn't watch it, no big deal. It's not a huge part of the story. I think it's only mentioned like the first episode of season 3, so I don't know if it's actually canon to like the source material or not. I never looked it up, but it's anime canon at least.
It's canon if you like do chicks with dongs.
Well, yeah, fair. Chimeras. But yeah, I mean, this is a somewhat of an older one. I think the first season came out in like 2016 or 17, I think. So it's been going on for a while. And I think
new season came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think season 4 is coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe winter of next year. I can't remember.
No official date.
Oh,
it's
no
in production,
official date.
But no
Okay.
official date. Yeah.
Rock on. All right. Well,
Dang.
no official date, unfortunately. But yeah, Konosuba. Let's get into it.
Do you want to go ahead and give a small synopsis of what the
The
story? Just do like what the main storyline would be.
Okay. So it follows our boy Kazuma, and he's a chud, and he gets reincarnated into this world, and for his special power, he chooses to take the goddess Aqua with him. And it's basically about his adventure in another world and what he thought it would be like and how it is nothing like that, and his eventual party that he builds and kind of their antics, and their party is all horrible at being adventurers. But yeah, it's an older one, so I feel like a lot of people who care about anime have seen it by this point. That's a really bad synopsis, but that's a general synopsis.
I guess it started.
Yeah, it's just a refresher.
It's a parody isekai.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
The tropes that you expect out of an isekai, but I think the dub definitely just makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, because I remember I watched the first season back when it came out, and for the longest time it was only in Japanese, like forever. I feel like I don't think it got a dub until I think when Funimation like got shut down and then Crunchyroll took over all their stuff. I think it finally got a dub around then, or maybe it was season 2 or 3, but it felt like it was forever.
Yeah. But interesting show for sure.
Yeah, it's
like we said,
awesome.
dive into section 1 being the story and writing. Did it have you hooked? Did it make sense?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really. I mean, there is an overarching plot is to kill the demon lord or demon god, whatever he's called.
Devil King.
Thank you. I knew it was something different than what he's normally called. But like, it seems like they inadvertently make progress towards it. Like he's never actively trying to go after the Devil King. He just kind of oopses his way into it every time because he has no powers really. He's kind of a thief, kind of.
He works up to be,
Yeah.
He gains abilities as he levels up.
The story is good. I mean, it's different because it's not just your modern or random isekai slop. It's like as you said, it's kind of a parody of isekai. So the story I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, there is an overall story where the whole reason he's put into this world is to kill the Devil King. However, I forgot that whole fucking part.
Yeah, until the Doulahan shows up.
The second season, I was like, oh shit, they're supposed to be killing the Devil King. He just like Travis said, he just so happens to kill these the Devil's generals. He doesn't really wants to. He just gets put in the position where he has to. And then you're like, oh my god, there is a storyline to this. It's very everywhere. Shit just happens, and you're just following them, and that's about it.
It's chaotic, it's simple, it's entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Yeah, it's definitely focused on the comedic side of stuff and the character interactions. They're just silly in anything that they do. But then when they lock in, but it's usually for a couple seconds,
Yeah, what happens is Kazuma dies, Megumin uses the explosion,
Yeah, and
ends
somehow
up
that
killing
works.
it.
Yeah.
Aqua fucks something up, whether that be Axel, the city, or something,
Yo,
and then Darkness
It's just
either
kind of
runs
just
there.
shit
charge.
or she just gets real horny.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I think the pacing's pretty good. Just to the point, like episodes, like they're doing the thing, whatever happens next, and it's not boring. It's entertaining for sure. Their jokes land pretty frequently, I'd say. Like I said, it's usually through the dub, like the reactions of the other things that they're doing. So it definitely finds a good little spot in the comedic side that keeps you entertained and it gets a good hook.
Yeah, like one of my favorite parts is whenever Kazuma, like he's doing something that seems like majestic in an anime trope, and
Hmm.
he gets like bright face. And he's like, "Yeah, you know what I'm talking about." Whenever
Yeah,
he's like in the
yeah,
castle and he's waking up, that's
Yeah.
my favorite shit.
yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
shit's hilarious.
And he calls for the
It
butler. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it definitely keeps you entertained. He is definitely a chud by heart,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah,
I took it
it's
more as like what you would expect an average guy would do if that isekai situation actually happened.
Oh, yeah,
Like
100%.
he's a gamer, and I mean, walking into
and
it,
he's
I
a neat.
expected, yeah, but I
Yeah,
expected
he's
it
a
to be
fucking neat.
like, oh, he like levels out so hard on this game, right? But no, it's like, oh man, we're out of money, and Aqua keeps messing things up. We're in so much debt. We'll never be able to achieve this, this, and that. And then they get into this little adventure thing, and they end up with like 40 million coins. It's
300
like
million, two
Yeah, like a
billion fucking
ridiculous.
eras.
Yeah.
it's just wild, but it's goofy. I do think the themes of like friendship and I guess putting up with each other, even though they don't have to, the other girls seem to have that like tie to him already. Um,
Yeah,
Darkness has her own reasons, it seems like, but it definitely pays off for everybody in the end in some way.
yeah.
Sweet. The characters. Do you
This
care
is
about
why
these
you watch
people?
it. Yeah, yeah. This is why you watch it. So Cosmo, we've already jumped on him. He's just chud. But Aqua is a goddess. She's an archpriest, so like, which is like a pretty rare class in this world apparently. But like, all she can do is like party tricks, and if they're fighting undead, then she's useful. But that's it.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
can't heal. She can't even kill like a giant toad, which is like a reoccurring joke in the first season, and actually all of them, but pretty heavily done in the first season for some reason. Um, Megamine is the best. She has explosion magic, but she can only use it once a day.
That's
So
it.
it's like the most destructive magic, but she
He has,
uses it once and then passes out because she can't move.
yeah, it just has no other magic. It is literally just the
She
explosion. That's it.
refuses to learn any other magic. And then Darkness is a crusader, which I guess is kind of like a paladin if you think about it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, it's
Yeah.
no like
a holy
magic,
knight,
but she's so
masochist.
yeah, she's a masochist, but she's also like she has the form with her sword, but her attacks never land.
Never.
She's
Yeah.
just a fucking meat shield.
Yeah, she is. She's that's pretty much all she's good for is being a shield. So
More
they're
like a kink shield
yeah,
at
Yeah,
this
she's
king
a
point.
shield.
yeah. Yeah, she enjoys getting hit. That's why she wants to be a crusader, but she like masquerades it as like cuz she's a noble and she's like, "Oh, I'm just protecting the people." Cosmo's always calling her out on her shit. She's like, "Yo, you're just enjoying this, you freak."
Yeah.
Um, but that's the main three. There's some side characters. There's Wiz, there's the other demon dude with the mask,
uh,
Chris.
what's his name? No,
I can't
no,
remember his
no,
name.
no, 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 Navir, Navar. No, I forgot. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but it mainly follows those three. I'd say Wiz and Yun Yun are probably the other two most reoccurring side characters.
Biggest reoccurring for sure.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Wiz is a lich. She owns the magic shop, and she was one of the Demon King's generals, but she left. And then Yun Yun is like Megamine's self-proclaimed rival. So anytime Union and Megumin are on the screen, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, characters are amazing. I love the characters. That's because
This is. Go ahead.
I we'll touch on it when we get to the story, but like this isn't
Pretty good.
a very like overarching story heavy plot. If you don't like the characters, you'll hate this show because that's what it's all about in this one.
The characters are probably 95% of the reason why this anime is good.
Yeah, 100%.
They're all fucking hilarious. They're all unique, very unique in their own way. Megumin, for like the first season, she has Chunibyo pretty bad. You find out why she kind of has Chunibyo.
Her
It's
whole
not really
clan does.
Chunibyo. Yeah, it's the entire
Yeah.
clan. You kind of figure that out that it's the Crimson Demons just in general. Um, and everybody has like their unique personalities, the way they act towards each other. Um, fucking Kazuma's hilarious. Arguably, probably top two best comedy characters
Oh
to
yeah.
ever live, in
After
my
Golden
opinion.
Boy, yeah, I give
But
you
yeah,
that.
after Golden Boy, he is, and this is the reason why you watch this. The story's good. It's their antics, but it's characters.
Yeah, I think their interactions with each other and even the other village people or the adventurers are funny because yeah, they have their little things going on. But I think the villains, they bring a pretty like funny side to it too. You'd expect them to be like just pure evil, but no, they have their
Yeah,
like
like Wiz and the mask dude, even the
Mhm.
Doulahan was kind of like you would expect him to like just come in and fuck up the town, but he just comes and he's like,
Yeah,
"Who's exploding my castle every day?"
stop it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
spoiler alert, it's Megabean.
and the Chimera. I mean, I fucking couldn't stop laughing. I had to
Yeah, the
pause
Chimera was hilarious.
whenever he like gets sucked into her tits, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Or
"Y'all have never
like
done
her
this for
tentacles
me."
come out and he's just like, "Take me."
Dude, he goes right in between her tits. He's like, "Y'all never greet me like this." And then he's
Yeah.
like, "There's something on my back." He's like, "Oh yeah, basically I have a wiener." And he's like, "Y'all can save me now, please."
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Um,
Then when he learns steel, that's amazing.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
so many moments.
There's so
Yeah,
many moments. I mean, it's 3 seasons. What, 60 episodes?
No,
No,
it's only
36
30.
episodes.
33. 33 that are canon. There's
Yeah, it was
two,
about 11.
there's a movie and then two OVAs in the third season.
12 years, yeah. Which I did watch those too.
Yeah, Kazuma, he's definitely funny. He brings in the like groundedness of the world because everybody seems to be oblivious to the things that everybody does and don't like mind it a lot. Like they see it sometimes. They're like, "Oh, what's she doing?" But they don't like express it as much as he does, and
Yeah.
it's just yeah, those interactions are hilarious.
Von Ear, by the way.
Vonnier.
So
Yeah,
let's
he's
see.
cool.
Section 3, the animation and visuals. How good does it look?
So I think it's not breaking any records in the animation department. It looks good. It's well animated for what it is. But I think 90% of their budget each season goes into just Megumin's explosion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like that's the
he's over
only time where
explosions.
like the animation just goes crazy hard is when
Yeah.
she's about to cast explosion, and then the rest of it's just like run of the mill, average. It's not horribly bad.
It's
It's not amazingly great, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's simple. It's like very
Yeah.
simple animation. And I mean this in a good way that whenever I was watching the 3 seasons, I watched them back to back to back basically.
Mhm.
And from the 2016 when it released 10 years ago, it looks very similar to the 2024 season that just happened 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So, but that's a good thing. Like I liked that it's so simple. It's not like Travis said, it's not winning any records or anything, but it's good enough and it still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in their groove. They know what they're doing. I do think the animation is more on the goofy side of things because yeah, you'll have your one explosion and that seems to be the biggest like when they locked in. but everything seems to be just to set up some sort of joke or a comedic expression
Yeah.
Yeah,
from the character.
and whatever they didn't use on Megumin's explosion magic, the rest of the budget went on tit animation whenever it happened.
Oh yeah, especially.
They made those opportunities. They didn't even like just seek them. They like intentionally made the scenes. Every other scene, it felt like
Yeah, the
it was.
Every
OVA. I
time
mean,
Darkness's armor breaks,
yeah,
or
like the
Or
OVA
anytime
and
whenever
everything in the
Aqua's
Union's.
speech.
having a conversation with Kazuma, like, and she's upset, you get that rear end angle.
So hold on.
Oh yeah,
Fun fact about Aqua. So I can't
Uh,
remember if she doesn't wear underwear or if she's so because she's dumb. Like her intelligence stats, the only thing that's not good. Like her intelligence is like below average. I can't remember. It's either she doesn't wear them or she's so dumb that she does wear them, but she uses magic to make them invisible, so people aren't looking up her skirt to peek at them. I know it's one
that
of those two. I just can't remember which one it actually is.
that's hilarious.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely serviceable. It I think is one of the few shows that we've seen be on the more serviceable side, and I mean,
It's
it's
honestly.
definitely
Go ahead.
it's well done. I won't say it's over exaggerated. I think the character being who they are, the things that they do and how they react plays into them to where it's not like just over exaggerated.
Yeah, and I think it is well done. Honestly, coming into it, I've only heard things about Konosuba. Of course, I've never really watched it. I honestly thought it was going to be worse than what it was.
Mm.
I actually didn't think it was as bad as what people made it out to be just hearing about it.
Oh, you've heard bad things about it?
Just that it's very fan service heavy, which I
No.
didn't really think it was that bad.
No, it wasn't. I didn't think so either. There's definitely. I mean, the succubus episode is by far the. I think that's the main reason.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah, and I mean
episode.
they're succubi, so like it's going to happen. But I really think that one, and then
I
That's
think it's
really
fun that
good.
Chimera's
it
Jiggle Pigs,
explores that
that's about
trope
it.
though, that it does that,
Yeah,
and it's just adds to the show in its way.
yeah. Because then,
It just
like
makes it
those
fun.
coupons for that place kind of become a form of payment for the dudes around
Yeah,
the guild to do Cosmo favors or vice versa.
and what kills me about the succubus is like at the if you did we all watch the OVAs? Izzy, did you watch the OVAs?
I didn't. Sorry.
So in the beach episode, whenever they're like going to fight like the nature spirit that's gonna put a tsunami on Axel. Um, all of these guys got to be virgins. The way they act about some bathing suits,
That's a
like
that's
every
a
dude.
normal trope though too in anime.
It is,
A
it is. But
blush,
I thought it
yeah.
was hilarious. It was like they're all like, "Hey, whenever she dies or she gets hit, she puts down a bunch of wind that knocks the girls' bathing suits off, and we get to see the real thing a couple times a year."
It's like their Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then it doesn't happen.
Mm, can't get them all
Shucks.
every time. Yep.
Darn.
So definitely they played into what they were going for, and they did an admirable job. Not many shows go into it because of the fear that, yeah, you dive into the service side and then you just dive too far into the deep end that people don't like it. But I think it just held out enough.
Yeah.
Sweet. Section 4, sound and music. Does it sound like peak anime?
I actually really like the soundtrack on this one. This is
Really?
this is the one of the only ones where I have an ear for the music. Like the ending of season one, um, is probably my favorite ending of all time. It's called Chisana Bokenshaw. It's amazing. I listen to it way too much. I have it on my Spotify playlist. Unfortunately, the only one I can find is a piano cover of it on Spotify. But
No.
I love that ending. It's so good, and I feel like the way that it's every season one. This is the only time I watch the ending every time because the way that it's like the ending's playing and it's going around the town. It's peaceful as shit. It's like this kind of wraps up the whole vibe of this anime that it's nothing's too serious about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it feels like a good mix of like slice of life and
Yeah.
anime, like adventure anime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
The second season, the ending, it almost sounds kind of like a country western song.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do kind of fuck with that.
I don't know
yeah,
what it is about the show, but it has amazing endings. Like the endings are all I find way better than the openings for this one.
Yeah, the openings are just okay. Like they're
Yeah.
normal anime openings, but the endings they're pretty good.
Yeah,
source
they're
out.
awesome.
Yep.
But like the
Yeah,
music in between, like it does make you feel sense of danger. But I mean,
Yeah, the
it's
rest of
just
it's kind of
normal.
just like normal soundtrack for an anime and the things that are happening, I think. But the endings, I don't know what they did on this show with the endings, but I love the endings.
Yeah.
and it's good because they have stuff at the end of every episode, so you gotta
Hmm.
watch the credits to get
Yeah.
there. I do think the dub, it just made it for me. The voice acting,
Oh yeah.
um, you have some good comedic punchlines that hit pretty consistently, but I think it's the Konosuba in every
Cool. No.
episode.
Yeah,
Suba.
Whenever
like
you
where
hit
the
a break,
commercial breaks would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, and it hits like the scenario that they're in. So like you'll have darkness in her ways, and it'll be like it's just
yeah,
so funny. Just carries that episode through. So there's not like the break, but even those 2 seconds, but it they did a great job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I will say
Um,
the only so I remember because I've watched the first season in Japanese back in the day. The jokes definitely don't hit as hard when you're having to read them on the screen as opposed to just hearing them and watching the whole scene. But the voice actor for Megumin in the Japanese version is amazing. Like when she says explosion, it's like chill bumps. It's awesome the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember watching it. Yeah, I got a piece of that whenever I watched the OVAs. They did really good. I mean, on both sides of the app, like the, of course, the dub was fucking hilarious. I do think that watching the two OVAs, it took a lot away from the comedy because I was trying to read what's happening, but I wasn't able to see because I'm not
Hmm.
looking at both. But I do agree that the dub, the voice actors for this in the English, really did a good job.
yeah, they're great. Um, sorry, let me get back to this. 5, the world building and lore.
So it's fine. The only real world building and lore is that like dude who had the power of imagination when he came into this world. Who made like the immovable fortress and the he made the
Oh yeah.
Crimson Demons. That was the movie, by the way. That was a big part of the movie. And he made
Okay.
something else. But like that bald dude with long hair, they go to his fortress and he had that giant robot in the second season.
Yep.
Like that dude, that's really only real world building is that dude. And you kind of get it when they find his journal that you realize like, oh, this is the same guy.
Yeah.
And I,
Mm.
I love the scene where they walk into the fortress and they're like, "Don't press that button. What if that automaton asks you if you're its master?" And then, like the automaton comes out and it's like a cute looking girl robot. She's like, "Are you my or who is my master?" And Cosmo just gets real serious. He goes, "It is I."
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of backstory. It's almost like, he just gets put in this world. You know the town, Axel. You get a little bit
No,
like
they're
going
not
to
in.
whenever.
Was it Axel? I thought Axel was
Nah,
where the Aqua's church is.
Aqua's church. Yeah.
I thought Axel was the main
Maybe it
city that
is
they're in.
Axel. I can't remember. Oh
But
yeah,
like,
that is
yeah,
Axel. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
It
but
just didn't
whenever
feel
like,
like it because the second season, whenever they go to where the temple's at, they just seem like so more intense.
yeah, and I guess there's you get some aspects as like, you kind of forget that she is a god and that
Yeah.
people worship her, and it's fucking hilarious because they're all like crazy.
Hmm.
So I mean, there's some bits and pieces, but there's not really a whole lot. You just
Arcanletia is the town for Aqua, by the way. Not that that matters now, but
It's fun. Yeah, I think the world building is pretty basic. I do think that they get thrown into a bunch of stuff. It doesn't seem like many of the other adventurers do much. You have
yeah,
the
except when
one
there's the
big
emergency
character.
quests.
yeah,
Yeah. and they get called up like immediately, or they're in trouble for something. Um, Nobody seems to be able to resolve it but them. You have that one what was it, the Prodigy Knight, Kiyoya,
Does that to do with
the
the
guy in the
mohawk?
beginning?
Oh,
No, the
oh
guy
no,
that had the
the
sword.
hero with the sword. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he seemed to be like he was the big guy, but as soon as his sword got stolen,
Yeah,
that episode
he
was
got knocked
hilarious.
out. Yeah, that's a good tip.
But yeah, not too incredibly deep. It just enough to support whatever's happening. Like they go into the hot springs a good amount. They have their castle or a mansion that they clear out, so they have somewhere to stay because they were at the stables for so long, which was funny because later on when Kazuma finds out that Aqua had night vision the whole time,
Oh yeah. or
like
or the like Wiz was going to that graveyard to like clear out all the ghosts, and then Aqua found that's how they found Wiz, but then Aqua just put a barrier around the graveyard so all the ghosts started haunting that mansion, and that's how they got the mansion was by exorcising all the ghosts out of it.
low IQ for sure, but yeah, it works out for them in some interesting way down the road. But fun. The lore, I guess, behind the characters, you could say there's some darkness with her family ancestry. She's a daughter of a king, or is he a king?
He's like a
He's
no,
a
like a
noble.
high
He's
Noble.
ranking
just like a
noble.
lord. He's a
They're like,
lord.
yeah, they're like the main family friends of the king of like the royalty family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he like looks over like a portion of the country they're in. He's just a lord
yeah,
of the land.
yeah. But her family's like super tight with the king somehow. I can't. They say it, but or not really why, but they just say that like, oh, she's a whatever the hell her last name was. I can't remember. Lalatina something.
Dustiness.
Dustiness. Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, enough to support that episode or the show where it needs it.
Mhm.
All right, the emotional impact number 6. How does it make you feel?
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only time I would say it makes you feel anything besides like how goofy the show is like when they're genuinely trying to save darkness on in season 3 and she's
Yeah.
like doing it for them.
Hmm.
Um so like that's like but like almost immediately as soon as they save her and Cosmo starts trashing on her about how he's going to tell everybody how much of a masochist she is, like okay, it's back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's not really a whole lot of feeling besides I guess just joy. It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. There's really nothing that makes you question reality or feel sad or anything like that. It's just something to watch and just enjoy. That's it.
As soon as you figure out how the character or the personalities of the characters, that's what you expect, you know.
Mhm.
The next
Yeah.
thing that comes out of Aqua's mouth is usually something dumb, or
Bubbly,
Kazuma is
bubbly this,
questioning
bubbly
her
that.
for
Yeah.
something dumb she's done. Kazuma and just his like misfortune and being like, "Dang, I'm really stuck with these girls. This really sucks."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
it's like the useless
Megami's
goddess.
explosion,
Yeah.
yeah, her build up to her explosions when she's practicing them while they're in I think it was the dungeon that they went down. But darkness just being darkness. Yeah, definitely makes you feel several things throughout the episode, but countless emotions every time. So let's hit number 7, originality and identity. Does it
Well,
what makes it different? Yeah.
well, that's loaded because this is a trope about everything
Yeah.
about isekais. So it's not it's original in that aspect that it's
Again, it's another one where again the setting isn't original, but the characters are all extremely original.
yeah,
Hmm.
the if you don't understand by now, the characters are what makes this anime. I
Yeah.
mean, point
Like
point blank.
even I would say the most unoriginal character is Cosma, and he's pretty damn original for an isekai main character.
Yeah.
Like you have the masochist knight or crusader or whatever that likes getting hit and can't land any of her attacks. The goddess who's only useful like specifically when they accidentally start fighting the Demon King generals, and then Megamine who's like a one shot cannon and then she's broken for the rest of the day. Like that's the originality behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I like how it does break down the tropes like enough to where it's enjoyable if you've watched enough of them. You're not just left like, man, they're really re rebuilding the wheel, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
funny.
They just take all the tropes and they just make them funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't like your normal power fantasy isekai. Like, yes, they have moments where they can be strong, and that's mostly only due to Megamine. But that usually comes with Kazuma having to act as a bait, and he dies and gets
Yeah.
resurrected by Aqua. So I guess Aqua's useful there. But that's it. Like the power fantasy is Megamine, and it's not a good one. Like
No.
you know,
Yeah. And then the fact, I guess I never understood until later, and I guess I could have put this in world building. When there's that pause, random pause menu.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was
oh
wondering
yeah.
that.
I can't remember the context around that, but it's always like when Cosmo's having like an internal dialogue about something that just happened, it seems.
And he has it like I think a couple of times when he dies and like gets rezzed again or
Yeah,
goes to heaven and has an interaction with who's the other chick?
Harris.
Yeah, Harris, which he becomes fond of, I guess, in the couple interactions that he has with her.
Yeah, he thinks that she wouldn't be a useless goddess. He's
Yeah.
like, why didn't I get resurrected by Eris? I think one time when he gets resurrected, he asks if he could have her instead of Aqua. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I think it's good. Um, the question: why is this anime over 100 others? I guess 100 other isekai, to be more precise.
I mean, it is the characters 100%, and the comedy. I
Yeah.
mean, there's not really. I
The
don't know
comedy.
of any other like there's some funny parts in almost every show, especially even isekais, because I think even they're all self-aware at this point of how overdone the genre is. There's usually at least a joke or two, but there's none that are like this specifically. Like the only reason this exists is kind of to make fun of other isekais, you know.
Yeah.
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 So that's what puts it above every other isekai. But it's kind of in its own vein
It
though,
turns into
because
its own thing because of the
yeah,
parody side.
yeah, like it becomes because like every other isekai is just power fantasy, right? Like that's 99% of them. This one's
Hmm.
starts out as an isekai, but you quickly realize that oh, there's not really a power fantasy. It is just the comedy. So it's almost, I mean, it's an isekai by definition, but it almost deserves its own category at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause-
there's a large gap in comedy anime. Either they're really bad or they're really good. And this really fits in the really good
Yeah,
one because of how well they did the characters. And it does play on the tropes of the isekai genre. So I do agree that I think like a comedy isekai or something like it's not, I wouldn't classify it as an isekai in my opinion, even though it is.
oh, if you need an
I would.
example of a really bad comedy anime, you can watch Uncle from Another World. That show sucks.
Wish we got an episode about
Yeah, go watch
just for
it.
you guys to save
It's
that
great.
pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's more of the grounded side of the isekai to where it doesn't power scale like how traditional ones do, to where it's like from revived or reborn, whatever, to OP. They transition a little bit. You see him level up some, gain abilities,
Yeah, but
and
there
then
is
learn
no
them all.
point where he's like OP yet. I don't know if it happens, but because I know the books are
No,
done, but like I have a feeling he never really gets overpowered in the traditional
there's no
sense.
need to. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
there's no
he's
yeah,
he's, he's
I
going to be
mean,
like more of a trickster than anything, I would assume.
Mhm. Mhm. He'll play into each person's role some way or use them in some way. But yeah, I like how it's not your traditional fantasy setup. And I think that's where it goes apart because you'll have your too intense traditional ones where like that's it. Like you don't get much out of it. or much out of how they build it, but this one can go in any direction, just as long as it makes enough sense.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8, consistency. Does it stay good the whole way through?
Yeah,
Very.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think
Some
we
would
need
say it
a.
gets better.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely gets better. Yeah, I don't think there's too much to harp on this point. If you've watched this episode and haven't realized we enjoyed it, it stays good.
It
Yep.
stays good the entire time. The movies are good. OVAs are good. It's good.
It's great. Yeah. It definitely stays consistent. There rarely is a weak episode. Even though they don't make much progression in the storyline, it's entertainment. That's their main thing. And yeah, if you're there for the wrong reason. But when they do get progress, it's enough to where you're like, all right, well,
Yeah,
let's see
dude.
how it
About 9
continues.
episodes into the first season, you'll forget that there is a storyline.
Yeah, yeah. Until the Toulan shows up, and then you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the demon,
Fuck yeah, the Demon King
yeah,
or the
Demon King.
Devil King.
Devil King. God dang, I keep wanting to say Demon Lord because that's what he's called in every other anime ever.
Right? Yeah. So I like how it pretty much knows exactly what it wants to be as a show, and it keeps it there. It doesn't
Yeah,
stretch too
no
far.
idea. Yeah, no identity issues. And
Nope.
this is what they want.
All right. Next, we're hitting number 9, the enjoyment factor. Did you actually like it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
for it to be 3 seasons, if we didn't actually like it, one of us would have said something by now, like, "Hey, let's watch something else. This is a loser," or something like that. And
Yeah.
for us to
Yeah,
watch all 3 seasons and within 2 weeks, not that the episode counts a lot, but it's a lot. It's a good amount to cram into 2 weeks time.
it is.
Yep.
So yeah, just saying that we're all fucking grown men with jobs. 2 of us have kids. So like to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like that amount of time for us in this point of our life, for somebody who's in school or something, 33 episodes, that could be a fucking weekend for them.
Oh yeah, very
Yeah.
bingeable.
Yeah, for us
Oh yeah.
to get through it in that amount of time, it says something about the show.
Yeah, and I held myself back. Trust me, I could have finished this shit last week.
Oh,
Easily.
I finished it. I finished it a week ago.
I could have finished it so easy, but I've been trying to be a good little boy and set the episodes out for me so that way I remember everything. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's an extremely enjoyable show. It stretches more into like the comfort side to where the ant or I guess the intensity isn't there. Like, or what am I trying to say? I guess the seriousness or importantness of the show is and isn't there. Like we've touched up on. It
Yeah, it
shows
like
up here and
always
there.
bounces back. Like there's like miniature arcs in each of these 11 episodes. Which each 11 is really kind of one arc in and of itself. But like there's many side plots within like say a set of 2 or 3 episodes, and it is those like serious progressing towards the ultimate end goal, but it's always seems to be by just circumstance that they
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, like there's a few episodes in every season that actually do something with the overall storyline, I guess you would call it. Um, so it's definitely something that you could just throw on the TV after I suggest watching it first, actually watching it. But it's definitely something you could just throw on in the background. Like it's
Yeah,
nothing you really have to pay attention to, but it's very light, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I would recommend it to a friend. If they were on the far side of isekais or just on the comedy side, um, or even just getting tired of the power building or the world building side of fantasy, to where you can enjoy this one and be like,
yeah.
all
It's a
right, yeah.
turn your brain
Yeah,
off
something to just
show.
toss on. Yeah, something to toss on and
I don't know
just
if I
sit
would
there.
just toss it on in certain locations, but definitely
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
within reason.
Hopefully, you'll be in your living room, away from large crowds and children.
Not for the wrong reasons, but there are some
The right
There's
reasons.
some
exaggerate.
jokes that would not land with anime fans.
No.
Sweet. Number 10, we have the impact and legacy of the show. Does it matter in the anime culture?
Dude, Megamine is like an icon at this
Yeah.
point. Like She,
I've seen so many edits of this shit.
yeah, like I would say Megumin is by far one of the most popular isekai characters that have come out in the. I mean, this show came out in 2016, and obviously there's been seasons since then. But like, I don't something about the anime fandom as a whole just like grasp onto Megumin, and she's I would say like probably I don't know easily top 10 people's. She's easily in a lot of people's top 10 characters lists. I
And I'm
would
not
Yeah,
think.
surprised it's Aqua though. I mean, Megumin, she has a really good spot. I like how she is the second add-on to the team, but she has her own little like not in as much. And of course, it could be because she goes all out and then she's out for the rest of the day, so she misses some parts in the show. But she definitely, I guess, once she gets the cat, I guess you can add a little bit more to her.
Chomusuke.
yeah.
Yeah, more depth.
I mean, she's good enough, or like she's like definitely the best character, I think, in this series to where they gave her her own series
They
that I
did give
also
her
want
her
to
own
watch. I haven't
series.
seen.
Yep, an
Right.
So
explosion on this wonderful world or something like that.
yeah, so
Right.
she's if there's any takeaway, then she's a great character that she got her own series. I mean, that's
Yeah. So I mean, even the
pretty big.
other two, they're extremely popular as well. But for some reason, people just love Megumin, which I get. She's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, if I
Yeah.
see edits about something before I watch it, I know that it's made some type of cultural impact in the anime community, and I see so many fucking edits of this show,
Yeah.
and now I understand the edits behind, like behind the scene kind of thing, so I know what's going on. Um, so yeah, I think it made a very large impact,
Yeah, large
For
especially in the
enough
first.
to
sure.
where this guy's second series also got animated. So
Mhm.
combatants will be
Right.
dispatched. Pretty good too, by the way. Only one season of that one though.
I've only heard.
Yeah, I think for the culture, it definitely helped define the comedy side of
Mm-hmm.
isekai. Because isekais, yeah, they can be funny here and there, but this one just like stays on funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And um the memeability I think is pretty high. That's why I think you can get
Oh,
so many clips
100%.
out
you
of
get all
it.
those edits. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what people enjoy. Like that's another hook that's just able to be out there for them. And once we know these characters, and that's how they are the whole time. So if that's what gets you, you're gonna enjoy it.
yeah,
Do you think people will still talk about the show in 5 years?
I mean, it's been
yeah.
10 since the first season, and people still talk about it all the time. And
And we're getting a
there
fourth
was,
season hopefully next year.
yeah, I think there was, I mean, there was quite a few years, at least 2 years between season one and two, and then maybe 3 or 4 years between two and three. So people still talked about it during all that dead time.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, there's 17 volumes.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if when season 4 releases, it's only covering volume 8 or yeah, 8 and 9, I think.
Yeah, so there's a lot more
So
source
there is
material.
a
Top left.
shitload of source material left. So yes.
They have a game?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
this
I
game.
mean, fucking
App. It's
solo
an app
leveling has a
game. It
game.
says.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, um, it does a good job. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, like,
Final score for the show. Right?
Me go first?
yeah.
Fuck you guys. All right, I'm giving this like this is high for me. I really enjoyed this. This is fucking hilarious. This is right up there with Golden Boy. I mean, part of me wants to even maybe even put this past Golden Boy. It was so good for me.
There's more.
I give
The
this,
fact that there's a
yeah,
lot more
there's a lot more.
episodes.
Not 6 episodes. Maybe if they were to animate the rest of Golden Boy, we would have a different conversation. But here we are.
Yeah.
I'm giving this an 8.75.
All right.
Respectable.
All right.
It's an
All right.
8.5 for me. I love it.
I give it an 8.9. I definitely think it's done its job. It
Yeah.
keeps you entertained. The fantasy's there. The lore is there. Um, the service is there. It's all
Yeah.
there. Like I don't know what else
Yeah.
you really want out of
There's
anime.
there's nothing
And
you can ask for that's not here. I don't think.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's enough action to like keep your dumb fucking. I mean, if you're watching isekais, You like it because
Your dumb fucking mind. You could just
yeah,
say it,
yeah,
dude.
your dumb fucking dude brain. You're like, oh, fight scene. There's just
Ugh,
enough of
good.
that. There's just enough of that to keep it interesting, but the rest of it's hilarious. So it's like all dumb dude brain coded. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how it's not too deep to where like we were talking about the big frog fights where the girls get eaten up and it just like it's it cuts between them being eaten and then Kazuma running to fight or help them and then being spat out. It's
Yeah,
not like too deep to where it shows you every single thing.
yeah, and it
It's
doesn't
like
have to be. It'd be way
Kazuma,
worse if it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So it reached its limits that it needed to, and yeah, it's gonna stay relevant for a good amount of time.
Yep. It's been a while since we got to ask this. Best girl.
Uh, ooh, that's a hard one because there's like three.
I
Right?
expect a real answer,
Wiz,
Izzy. You can't pick a dude this time.
No, it's
Wiz,
hard whenever 3 out of 4 of the main characters are women.
Wiz,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Darkness,
Okay.
and Chimera, dude. What the fuck?
Who?
Tits like
Oh, the
that.
Chimera. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Chimera.
I'll let you go, Trev. I wanna see
Nah,
what I'm
you
working
No,
with.
can't, you can't
his
bitch
choice
your
is
way out of
fucking
this.
Iris.
Okay, alright, alright.
No, bro. Come on.
So, for me alright, it goes Aqua, Darkness, and these are just the mains
Yeah.
and the Megamine.
Yep. My list is real similar to yours. Mine's Darkness, Megamine, Aqua out of the three main. But
Oh, Megamin's like 16, guys. What are we doing?
okay, well, we're talking about like favorite
I would
character
be
at
in the
this point.
isekai
Whoa, yeah.
like situation that I am reborn.
Well, if we're just talking about whatever,
Yeah, don't
dude.
bring logic into this
Fucking
motherfucker. They're animated. God damn, I hate that shit.
nerd. Fucking Aqua, definitely number one. If like we're just going off characters,
Really?
Aqua for sure.
Damn.
She's fucking hilarious, dude.
Nah, I
She's
think
fucking hilarious.
Darkness
She's
is way
so
better than
dumb.
Aqua.
She's so fucking dumb. The masochist kind of gets overdone for me, and I put her as number two.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
I
had the whole
guess.
Darkness arc, dude. Yeah, like
Yeah,
at a
no. It's
point.
how can you not like Darkness more than Aqua after that last season?
Because
Oh, the
Aqua's
last.
fucking hilarious. She's stupid as fuck.
Nah, she's useless.
Izzy put her as number one too. Shut up, dude.
Hey,
You're the odd one out.
whatever. Whatever.
Hot take.
Dumbass.
No,
But
yeah.
Union is my favorite. Not
Fair.
like on
Respect.
not like on a rim level, if you know what I'm talking about. I just think Union.
She's
is-
the side.
Yeah, she's fucking. It's hilarious. She's not funny, but her scenes are hilarious, and they're my favorite. And then there's a spin-off show where like a bunch of popular isekais back in the day had like this like chibi-fied show where they were all in a classroom setting, and like
Yeah.
it's like Overlord, Konosuba, Saga Tanya the Evil, and ReZero.
Is it the quartet thing?
Yes, Isekai Quartet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're all in like one class, right? And the one day they got out of class, and like the Konosuba game's walking out of class, and they're like, oh, there's class 2B, and it's just Union. She's alone in this class. I'm like, God damn, even in a different show, Union can't get any love, dude. And also the
And it's good.
movie, like Union pulls up in the bar and she's like, Cosmo, I want to have your babies. And Cosmo's like, hell yeah.
That's funny. And it is good to watch these shows because I mean, then you get the like mixed like connections at watching that Isekai Quartet. Because if I were to watch it now, I'd understand. You know.
Yeah, you get the Konosuba. Have you ever seen
What's
the other
actually
ones?
happening?
No, so
Oh,
I
dude.
haven't seen a couple more. It has helped.
Saga of Tanya the Evil. We need to add that on the list because the second season's coming out here soon. Finally, after fucking like 10 years.
Right. Well done.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Well,
Great show. Highly recommend. What are we watching
I
next
recommend
week,
watch
Izzy?
it.
It was on me.
Yeah, we told you
Yeah.
last week, bro.
We told you yes last week.
I'm sorry.
All right, maybe a surprise again. Izzy's not ready.
We're watching the World Cup. Oh shoot! No,
Pass. I will be
no.
absent.
The anime version that's been coming out.
No,
Oh, okay, fine.
you're not going to convince me to watch soccer. You already convinced me to watch 100-meter races, and
That one
bruh,
worked out.
You
that one was
cannot
good.
relate.
Yeah. If there's anything I can't relate to, it's people running.
All right. Well, we'll definitely have something good to watch.
Surprise for
Yeah,
next week.
We'll post it on our TikTok and Snap. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we won't. We don't have any of those.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call it there. Any? Oh wait, we haven't done this in a while. Any news this week?
Oh shoot! Oh dang!
I
I
f-
have
we-
a good. I had a big news, but I seem to just blank on it. I have one every week. It's just I forget at the end of the day. Cause
New season Mashuko coming out.
yeah, that's big news.
Motherfucking, that is big news. I think July. I think next week.
Yeah, sometimes should start up next week, and then season. It'll be Mashoko Tensei, ReZero, and there's another. Oh, Reincarnated as a Slime are all.
ReZero's done.
No, ReZero's. It's the next part of the season they just did comes out. Like
Oh, I didn't know they were going to do 2 parts.
that's what I heard. I don't.
Okay.
That could be wrong, but I know
I
Slime for
haven't.
sure is still
was gonna
going,
wait.
and Mashoko Tensei's going to be going at the same time. Maybe ReZero. I can't remember. I thought I saw something that said they'd
Yeah,
all three be
I was
going.
gonna wait. I haven't been looking into it because I want to be surprised.
Yeah, when Mashoko Tensei's over, we're definitely doing an episode on that. 100%.
nice.
All right, we're gonna have to think of some filler episodes. So I think there's like 60 episodes without the current seasons coming up.
Tell me you guys haven't watched season 1 and 2.
Oh,
Haven't watched season
we're
one
just
and
gonna do it. I've seen it all.
Yeah, I've read it all.
Ooh, I read.
All right. Order
Dumbass.
it.
One thing that
Maybe
I
we
can't
try
relate
a
to,
read.
dude.
We try a manga episode.
Oh, hey, didn't you? I don't want to make your pick for you, but last week you said something about Death Parade. If you want me to put you on the
Oh,
spot.
facts. We can run off.
I'm gonna do
that.
Death Parade.
We can
Okay.
run off.
I'll watch
All right,
that.
Death Parade next week. God, I'm excited to watch that again, dude. That's
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
I didn't pick it. You technically picked it last
Yeah.
week, but you can pick again next week if you want.
No,
Yeah,
that's good.
just let us know.
It really doesn't
we'll go.
matter.
Death Parade.
All right,
We'll
all
figure it
right. Death Parade next week. We'll see you guys then, or well, all 0 of you guys. Peace.